What's good, y'all, man? It's your boy Dev back again for another review. Today, man, we are going to review Lil Boat 3. Now, before I start this video, man, I just want to say shout out to Lil Yachty out there, man. You know, doing a damn thing, you know, protesting, showing face, unlike some artists. I'm not gonna name any names, but I'm just proud of Lil Yachty for kind of just standing up. Understand what's going on right now, and again, when I do these reviews, man, I understand it's never about the music. It's never about well, it's always about the music, actually. It's never about the artist. A lot of you guys like to really connect that, where I have some kind of personal vendetta towards the artist, but in reality, when we're making jokes, when we're making, you know, remarks, we're giving critiques, it's usually all about the music. It's never about their personality or who they are. So I kind of just want to give a, you know, a round of applause for Lil Yachty, you know, for kind of just, you know, stepping up and, you know, showing love to the community and standing up for the community. But now that we're done with that, let's get back to business, man. Today we are going to talk about Lil Boat 3. And I want to say, man, this album is, as nicely as I can say this album is not it. Alright, it's first of all, for it being 19 tracks, man, you would expect Lil Boat has been gone, Lil Yachty has been gone out of the game for 2 years. You would think that he would have something creative up his sleeve, and in reality, it's just not quite there. Alright, it sounds like the same thing we've been hearing from Lil Yachty from the last, what, 4 years.
I got 6 different type of diamonds on my sock now.
One thing I want to say, man, a lot of you guys brought up the rumor that Young Thug told him to restart his album. I don't think that's true at all, but I think it's all jokes at the end of the day. It is kind of funny when you say it, because after listening to this, you would think that, man, like, it's like, what has really changed? My thing is, like, what has really changed for Lil Yachty? I think the one thing you could say, man, like Kanye said, you know, never leave while you're on top. That's how May screwed up. And I think that all the momentum that Yachty had going for him with Lil Boat 2, you know, Teenage Emotions, all of that fan base he had, the fact that he's been gone for so long, I felt like that's what happened. A lot of the haters and a lot of people that really don't like this are still here, me included. I wouldn't say I'm a hater, I'm just saying I'm the one that don't like this, but we are still here. And I feel like a lot of his fans actually forgot about who he was. And, you know, like, I think it was, his album's projected to do like 50K first week or something like that, 40K, I think. I may be wrong, don't quote me on that. I just think that, you know, for him to do, to have a 19 track, you know, project, it's not creative enough for it, man. We get into probably the worst track I've heard all year, which is Walk in Stock. Not because of the actual track is bad, but just because this one line he said. I'll play the Twitch stream. Let's play the clip.
Got a stick way too big, I could kill a fox. $100,000 cash, spent it in a stock.
What that nigga said? He said, what that nigga said? What that nigga said, bro? I got a stick so big it can kill a fox? What are you talking about, nigga? I just don't understand, like, the stick so big I can a fox? Like, out of any animal you could have chose, he chose a fox. And I'm quite confused on that line right there. That makes no sense to me. But then we also get into Split Whole Time, which actually made my Spotify playlist. We let that clip play as well. Yeah.
She wanna beat up a wife.
Yeah.
I like them baguettes, I like them emeralds. Them shits look like an ice.
I felt like this track right here, man, this track is actually a track I could appreciate. While I do not expect lyricism from Lil Yachty, I think none of us really do. His production team has to be on point when it comes to his project. I feel like that's where he's really stood out throughout his career. His production has been a key. I always tell you guys, I like to bring up D to the A. D to the A. If he would just make tracks like D to the A, I would definitely be a Lil Yachty fan, hands down. I play D to the A still to this day. Bars. But Whole Time was definitely the better ladder of the two. I just love the beat, man. I love how motherfucking hype he gets. I love how he slides on the beat. Just Lil Yachty doing his thing. I think that was a perfect track. As well as TD. We all know, I didn't know that TD stands for Tokyo Drift. Having A$AP Rocky, Tyler the Creator, Tierra Whack on there. I felt like in that order, Tyler Creator, Tierra Whack, A$AP Rocky, and Lil Yachty on the verses. There ain't no way this shit can be trash. Alright, there ain't no way this shit can be trash. Other than that, though, we all know Tokyo Drift. Alright, we all know the deal. I wonder if you know, if you've been in Montego, fast and furious, drift, fast and furious. You know, we all know that shit. All right, we all know how that song goes.
And labor, but it's going up like it's an escalator. Boys going down like Titanic sailor. Y'all hearing him from Decatur.
Personally, my opinion, you guys can get in the comments below and let me know how y'all feel about that track. Who had the best verse? But I love just I wonder if you know if you finna. Yeah, you're like Fast and Furious. We all love that track. I let that play for a little bit as well. I also think that I did not agree with the whistling from Future on Pardon Me. A lot of people were sitting there in the Twitch chat when we were doing. I'm sitting there like, yo, like what the fuck is this? Like what is the whistle doing?
Hit on that dope, she'll go. Smashing that dope, she'll go. Feeling like an igloo now.
I know that Future is trying to be creative, but I feel like we have this opinion, but I feel like since Future Hendrix, Future has fallen off for me. He has not been consistent. He has not made anything that's kind of just been consistent as a project. He's definitely had his hits here and there, but as a whole project, as a whole, it's just not good to me. The whistling was not it for me. Mike Will definitely did his thing on the beat. Somebody said, and I think underrated from my Twitch, one of my Twitch subscribers, underrated said that don't forget, when you get on Don't Forget and you hear the whistle and Don't Forget. He said from Future. It's actually from Future. They were like, yo, he got that beat from Future. I thought that was probably the funniest moment of the album right there. Oprah Bank Account is probably one of my favorite tracks on here, next to Split Whole Time, TD. There's only like 4 tracks I actually took on here. Once I got to Wu Child and Concrete Boys, I was pretty clocked out from the album, man.
Got that money in the chokehold, no fighting. Diamonds biting. I know these niggas hiding.
Definitely forgettable for me as a fan of Lil Yachty, that you guys are, Lil Yachty fans. You guys probably are saying the same thing. Who knows? Even the production couldn't save this project. I don't want to rag on it too much, man, because this is not really a time for that, man. We're in a time of need to uplift each other, but I'm just kind of just being honest about the album, how I felt about it. I gave you guys a little bit of clips. I did not do the reaction for the sole purpose because I knew, look, it's hard when I do reactions, right? Unless it's like Playboy Voldemort or Lil Uzi Vert, it's really hard for me to sit here and do these projects because while I do clown them a lot, I'm not having fun. I'm not sitting down having fun listening to a 19-track project and only enjoying 3 tracks. So I feel like you guys gotta understand that sometimes I will do live reviews, sometimes I will do Twitch reviews, or sometimes I just do reviews, period, to kind of just like get past the project and move on to the next one. But if you want to watch the whole video, man, it's on Patreon, it's on Twitch VODs. You guys go get them both. Yeah, that's how you get it. If you guys don't want to, you guys remember it's optional. It's optional. You don't have to go to my Patreon, but if you want the full video, you can go ahead and watch it there. Lots of jokes were going around on that. Till the next time though, man, this is Boy Dev. Like always, thank you for subscribing, thank you for supporting, get in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about the album. Let me know what's your favorite track. Let me know what's your least favorite track. Let me know what you rank Lil Boat 3 out of his discography. Let me know if this is worse or this is best. And I gotta say, man, I don't care how big the stick is. I don't know why you would kill a fox, because a fox just isn't that big. Till next time, man, it's Boy Dev. Don't forget, like always, been fucking talk too much, and we out. Peace.
Very special girl, I love a special girl.